What's going on, everyone? Today's August the 7th, 2023. Here to talk about Enphase Energy real quick because the stock continues to plummet. I noticed that there was a lot of interest being harnessed for this stock. So I said, all right, cool. Let me go ahead and do the video to see why in the world is this stock plummeting. Well, it's all because people want to sell. And when people sell, price goes lower. But those who are selling could be potentially profiting from the market moves of whenever they purchased this stock. So here's Enphase, right? Generally, you guys can see that this has been a pretty bullish stock. Okay, we've seen price in Enphase for the majority of the time that it's been trading on this exchange and on the NASDAQ. It has been trending higher, right? Now, we can see something has drastically changed in the market for Enphase. Can you tell? Just by looking at the chart, we all can see that for every time the market in Enphase came to that trend line, it did what? It bounced. It came down and bounced off of the trend line until now. The sentiment into the market in Enphase has completely changed. And this takes us all the way back to 2020 when this market in Enphase really broke out. And now we're noticing how price is trading below our trend line. So automatically, we should not be bullish in this stock. That's why it keeps plummeting. It's because people on the way down is now taking profit in Enphase. And in order for you to take profit, you have to sell. And we're definitely seeing the market hitting a sell trend right now. Okay. This particular stock is definitely bearish. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this long-term ascending line, and our focus and attention is going to be on this downtrend. This is where our focus is going to be for Enphase. So we're not going to be misled. We're not going to be tricked. We're going to follow the market. Next thing I wanted to talk about is here is an area that we can see the buyers first step in the market in Enphase. I would say it's around 128 to 120. Okay, those are the areas that we can actually see the buyers stage a comeback from seeing this stock going down to one of actually seeing it begin to go higher, or at least do a minor bump move to the upside. Take a look at the weekly chart. Okay, you guys can see it here on that weekly time frame. Market is still weak. 2 weeks, nothing's changed. 3 weeks, definitely there's some weakness there on the 3 weekly time frame. Look at Enphase on the 5 weekly chart. We haven't seen any strength at all. Now there has been times throughout these weekly price bars that the market has gone higher, but only just to end on the low of the bar. Look at this on the monthly chart as well. So I think that price, just looking at the chart right now, still has some downside potential to go to. Yep, it still does. And my ultimate area of where I suspect the market may see buyers is around 120 to like 128. Those will be my first two targets in the market for Enphase. So let me go ahead and do this on the chart and I'll be through. You see how fast that was just to see what is the sentiment into the market in Enphase? It doesn't take a lot. You don't have to break down the earnings. You don't have to look at the EBITDA. You don't have to talk about fundamental analysis. You don't have to talk about the earnings per share. You don't have to talk about potential macroeconomic impacts that could affect this stock, this business. No, I look at what everyone else is trying to do, because you got to understand these same individuals, these market participants, like they do their research too. They're just not coming in and just pressing buy and just winging it. No, they're not. Especially these big institutions, these hedge funds, like before they actually put real money on the line, they run their research too. And currently, from the research that I'm seeing off the charts, many of them suspect that the market in Enphase is still weak, and that is the direction that we're going to go with too. So that first target is going to be around like 130. It's not that much, 7.15%. Then my second target is going to be around 118, which is around 15.66. Okay, that's where I'm at. Just those two targets. for the time being. Now, generally, yeah, we're still weak though. Okay. So let me bring this in real quick because I think we spent too much time on that. All right, that's it. I'm done. You guys appreciate the video? Like the video, share it to someone who you think will find this very beneficial, because there is a simpler way to seeing how price is moving and how you can potentially profit. Subscribe to the channel as well, so you guys stay abreast of the content that I'm creating here for this space. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.